Good morning, world. Good morning, Aruba. One more time. Hey, good morning, world. Good morning to beautiful people on the island of Aruba, wherever you may be, wherever you are tuning in right now. Hey, good morning to you. Hey, a blessed and fruitful, productive, God-led, Holy Spirit-filled, Jesus-driven Tuesday morning to you. Hey, 6:44 a.m. right there for the studio, your Vibes 103.5 FM. You're tuned in right now to BlessedFlow, and I'll be your host for this morning. Just call me Leo, Leo, 4 names, 1 guy. That is me. Pick one, choose one. Krabbelton, Inamina Mitte. You got your options. Good morning. How are we doing today, beautiful people? Ikot op ik op onze tour gaat met jullie allemaal. Alles goed, alles. We had a good Monday, a great start of the week, huh? A chill, relaxed. It wasn't that druk, was niet te druk, hè? Maar tranquilo, suave, jong. I mean, just let you speak for yourself. It was pretty hectic yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. But let's smooth it out today, okay? Let's smooth it out today. Of course, it's your Tuesday, your thankful Tuesday. It was also me and my people Tuesday today. And today I have the one and only a clinical child and adolescent psychologist, Mr. Johnny Boekhout in the building. I can't not wait. But before we dive into that, let's dive into the music, shall we?
you say I'm healed, if you say it, I believe. If you said it, if you say I'm free in my mind, if you said it, yeah. Yeah, if you said it, if you said it, believe it, yeah. If you said I am who you say I am. I am who you say I am. Say, I am who you say I am. 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 It's a thing that we can always count on. You honor your word. You never have to repent, because you'll never go against what you say. Yeah, you said it, we believe it. 'Cause you're a man. Cause the great I am speaks over me. And I am what I am. Cause the great I am said he speaks over me. What you say is true. What I am, cause the great I am said he speaks over me. Yes, he does. And his word is true. Say I am what I am, cause the great I am speaks over me. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And I am what I am, cause the great I am said he speaks over me. Cause he's
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, at 7:03 a.m., right here from the studio of your Vibes 103.5 FM, in a time of worship and adoration and praise to our Heavenly Father, God above in heaven. The most best way you could ever start your morning is to give the day unto God. In our own hands ain't gonna work. It might look so, but nah, it's not like that. It's a CC Winans, worthy of it all. We just had a JJ Hairston and Mercy Chino, Excess Love. I gotta put this one back. I gotta put this one back right here. For sure, for sure. Ik kom on to Vero also locked on. Veronica, bom dia. Goedemorgen, good morning. How we doing out there, huh? A great day to you. Also, good morning to Jennifer Geerman, locked on, tuning in. A blessed and fruitful day to you ahead also, huh? Good morning to Precious Diamond, also locked on, tuning in. How the day looking, Joanne? Talk to me nice, talk to me nice. And good morning to Noraima also. Goedemorgen, fijne morgen. Un bon dia. Victorioso ding, senor, huh? Amen and amen. And everybody else that is locked on, whatever you may be doing right now, be safe. Let God continue to guide you. Let his yes be yes and your no be no, huh? As we continue, CC Winans, worthy of it all. Because he is worthy of everything.
Mountains are still being moved. Strongholds are still being loosed. God, we believe, 'cause yes, we can see it, that wonders are still what you do. I love this when y'all, it says, and bodies are still being raised. Woo! Giants are still being slain. God, we believe, yes, we can see it, that wonders are still what you do. We are here for you. Come and do what you do. Say, we are here for you. Come and do what you do. Woo! We set our hearts on you. Come and do what you do. 'Cause we need to move. Shout that out, we need to move. We need to move. Yeah. We need to move. And bodies are still being raised. Hey. Giants are still being slain. Oh. you wanna do. We need a move. We're waiting on you. We need a move. We've been waiting for you. Oh, we've been praying for it. We need a move. We've been praying for it. We've been fasting for it. This is a move. You've been waiting and you've been praying and it's here right now. Oh, you've been waiting and you've been praying, but it's here right now. Oh God, have your way, have your way, have your way, have your way. We'll search and wonder. He's about to do what he does. This is a move. You've been waiting and you've been fasting and you've been praying. This is a move. Somebody say this is a yes, it is. Somebody throw your hands up and say it. This is a move. This is a move. We are here for you. Coming to. Somebody say, we are here. Do it, Lord. Do it. Set our hearts on you. Come and do it, Lord. We need a move. We need a move. We need a move. You said, we need a move. Do what you wanna do. We need a move. We're waiting on you. We need a move. We've been waiting for you. Oh, we've been praying for it. We need a move. We've been praying for it. We've been fasting for it.
And yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen,
You've been
it's Tasha Cobbs.
praying and it's here right now. Oh,
This is a move.
you've been praying, but it's here right now. Oh,
Wherever,
have your way.
right here, right now. I don't know. Only God knows where He could move in your life, or where you need Him to move in your life right now. Okay. All I can do is pray for you. Continue to pray for you. Not just to be your best self, being the best self that God intended you to be for Him. Somebody talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited because He's here. He is here. I was waiting for this one specifically, específicamente. I'm missing a language. Specifically, específicamente. Specificamente, same thing in Spanish. Hey, was that a Stone people out there? Holla at your boy. I ain't got my Google Translate there with me. Hold up. Hi. Yes, the one and only clinical child and adolescent psychologist right here in the building. You've seen him all over on the island. He been putting in work from the day I met him. The one and only Mr. Johnny Bukau. Johnny, what we saying, brother man? Good morning. How we doing? How we doing?
I'm doing good. I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah, a little tired. I could imagine. Yeah. I could imagine. Well, I hope after this you're not tired anymore. You got
you had me waking up at like 5.
Know the feeling, I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Yeah, you're used to it.
Yeah, no, but back in the day when I used to go APE, wake up 5 o'clock to catch a 6 o'clock bus to reach school 6:45 to find out the first read lesson and you're free.
Yeah.
So
And then you go back to sleep.
and I go back to sleep like, well, I'm already here. Let's take a nap time. Mr. Johnny Book out. First off, welcome, of course, to your Blessed Flow. Welcome to the Vibes 103.5 FM studio.
Thank you for the space. I'm a fan.
I know, and we're gonna get to that later. How this all started. You have no idea how much that one moment, the first time we met, made an impact on my life.
It's
But
crazy.
Mr. Johnny Book out. How we been otherwise? I've been seeing you a little all around the island at this moment.
I've been a little bit busy.
I see
But
that.
I see on the island in October and November is always a lot of stuff going on. People want to get the message out. People, the conference is going on.
Yeah.
I got a lot of chalas. I've been everywhere. But I'm tired now.
Yeah, I got you. The last shala you did, that was specifically about what?
Happy parents, happy children.
Happy parents, happy children.
Conference in Casa di Cultura. It went good.
And what was your role actually in that moment?
They
Right?
asked me to talk more about the teenagers' perspective when we talk about how to, living together as a family with a special attention to it takes a community to raise a child.
Yeah.
So I was talking a lot about it's not only the parents, but it's the teachers, it's the soccer coaches, it's the baseball coaches, it's the dance teachers, how everybody plays a role in raising a child. And especially in Aruba. I mean, back in the day, my dad used to tell me everybody could smack me around when he
Facts.
was naughty. It's not like that anymore.
Nah, facts again.
But it's still true in a way. You see grandparents, you see soccer coaches. I use the example of my own daughter. She's 8. She had a little bit of difficulty in being weerbaar. How you say that in English? Tough-minded.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Not let anybody push her around. So we put in karate and talked to the coach about, hey, can you help her with that part? Not because of the fighting part. She's not a fighter. She will never be a fighter. But it made her so tough that she wasn't crying about other children pushing her anymore or teasing her anymore, and how the karate coach, the sensei, helped with getting my daughter to be tougher.
Well, so you say it was like building a? Can I say building a confidence even?
Building a confidence,
Okay.
not to be pushed around, and you're strong enough to not let anybody push you around. And she went to karate for a year, and it made a big difference because I used to pick my daughter up from school at 1, and the teacher telling me she's been crying from 9 because this boy pushed her.
What did that ever happen to you? You growing up, see that happened to your daughter before you reach where you was. Do you have to also go through that? Like, man, they messing up my day at school. I ain't even have my Lunchables yet. I have my juice Capri Sun yet, and you're already, and now you feeling bad for. How was it for you growing up? Actually,
You know, I was a sensitive kid. I was a boy. That's why I'm a psychologist. I feel all my emotions strongly, but I feel everybody else's emotions strongly, and I always used to want to understand how other people think, what they feel. So I was a sensitive boy, and I used to take teasing very personally. I went to bed with it, and I didn't sleep with it.
Wow.
Because I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
So I was. You see this big exterior these days, but I always was a sensitive boy.
But being that sensitive child, before you even reach to where you are right now, did it somewhat make you feel like maybe I'm not as strong as I am supposed to be, of how they want me to be?
I always thought about me not being good enough.
Ooh, wow.
And that has to do with my past. Leo doesn't even know this, I think. I'm adopted. And I used to live in Casacuna till I was 5 years old.
No, I did not know
And
that.
I was adopted by a cousin of mine and her husband. And I always felt like if I'm not this great person, they would send me back to Casacuna. So I was struggling with that. So I was always struggling with the fear of rejection. And it started at home, and there's nothing they could have done about it because they were lovely. It's more about me being so happy, but at the same time so scared that they would take all the happiness away from me. So I remember the first time I told my dad no. I was 12. when he asked me something and I said no, and he looked at me was like, what? You never say no. He just assumed I was gonna say yes because I always said yes because I didn't want him to send me back.
Ooh,
and that's
wow.
that's something I've been struggling with my whole life till this day. It's never left me.
And I was going to ask, it never left you, but did you still find a way to cope with it? How did you cope with it then?
You know,
because that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, and the thing is, my fear of rejection, I hide it by showing this very confident side of me. Mm-hmm. So and my humor. I like to laugh. I like to laugh things away, but I always portray a side of a confident side. But in the inside, I'm not that confident. So I had this mask on.
Yeah.
And then when I was 33.
Oh wow.
That's almost 10 years ago. I was struggling so much with myself and work that I decided to go to a psychologist and to overcome that step, because a psychologist going to a psychologist.
I was just gonna ask. Yeah. So you was already busy as a psychologist, but at age 33, you was like, you know what? I need to see someone in my own profession.
Yeah.
And how was that?
Very difficult at first.
What made it difficult?
I'm always used to be the one on the helping side. I'm the one helping others. And it was the first time in my life that I had to admit that I needed help too, because I was struggling. My fear of rejection, it spilled over into work in that I didn't meet deadlines because I was scared to give the report so that people maybe could see that I wasn't a good psychologist and they would reject me. So my whole life, in relationships, at work and sports, whatever I did, I was only putting energy in not being rejected. But that was kind of like a fake me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a sensitive guy. I fear things. Sometimes I'm afraid not meeting some objectives I have. So I had to go to a psychologist. It was very difficult being confronted with my own things, and it was the first time I also noticed that what I was doing was I was treating everybody like they could send me back to Kasakuna.
Even as an adult?
Even as an adult, even at work at 33 years old.
So it was more feeling for you, Mr. Johnny, that at any given time, whatever you do, you would either get kicked out, fired, left.
Yeah. So I did everything to not make that happen. But I was portraying this side of me. Look at me, confidence, being good. I'm great. I can do everything. But on the inside, I was a very small child, thinking, "Ooh, if I don't meet to the standard I believe they have for me, I believed it. I don't even know if it was true, but if I cannot keep up with the standard they put out for me, they will send me back to Kasakuna."
That's an important thing you said right there. Keeping up with the standards that they put out for you.
Yeah.
I don't say when the most, but when that happened, apart from thinking that they'll send that you'll get kicked out or you get fired or etc., but when it didn't happen, how did that overcome for you? So when, let's say, you did what they wanted to do, and then you realize you were actually good at it, regardless of how you were thinking, how do you move forward from that? Why am I asking that? Because I think a lot of us who are tuning in right now, and I don't know, can I call it a sign of perfectionism? I don't even call it. That's what I'm asking. It could be like you want everything done so perfect because you do not want to be seen wrong.
Yeah.
But
it was more of want to be a perfect personality.
Perfect.
I'm not the most structured person in my work. I'm not perfectionistic. But I wanted to be this perfect personality. I wanted to be liked. I wanted everybody to respect me and think of me in a very high way. But I was making other people happy. And what I noticed in therapy with the psychologist was I was making everybody around me happy, but I wasn't happy myself with who I was and how I portrayed myself, because I couldn't be myself. And it was almost 10 years ago that I, in therapy, learned what I was doing, why I was doing it, and how it never went away. But I started recognizing when I did it, so I could stop myself doing it. Johnny, why do you need this? Johnny, why do you need to be this way? They won't send you to Kasakuna. I mean, Kasakuna takes kids until they're 8 years old these days. I'm 42 right now. They're never sending me back, but I still have this feeling, especially in social context, that if they notice who I truly am, they will send me back to Kasakuna, because I'm not this person I portray. to be, and that's
No,
difficult to deal with.
You know, and I'm going to go back a little for what you said right there. Perfect personality. I think just hearing you speak and because what? Look, you're like a household name on the island of Barbados. No, for real. Like
Maybe in care when we talk about
overlaying kids or psychologists, male psychologist Johnny Bukout. I believe for me, Anto, personally, you're first on the list. I don't know much right now, to be honest. But in the sense of the work that you do and how you do it, and to know that even you had this moment of wanting a perfect personality, and that's what I'm going to ask right now. Anybody else out there could relate to this? What he's saying? Come on, don't be shy or scared. Those in the comment section, don't be scared. Let me put both my hands up that you want to help everybody, but you ain't helping yourself. Let's be transparent out here, like my brother Rogers always said. Let's be real and transparent out here. And the weight that it puts on you, and a lot of times, can you say it's not really your weight to carry? Actually, it's not really.
But you're the one carrying it.
You're still carrying it
because you're taking everybody's
assumptions,
problems, opinions, and you're walking around with it, and it's a weight. And when I noticed that I was doing it, and I decided to not do it anymore, and even combat it a little bit, it wasn't. I felt relieved. Because I didn't even notice I was carrying so much weight around, and it's much easier just being yourself and being content and happy with who you are and accepting yourself for who you are. And I've noticed, and that was my biggest worry. I was fearful that people wouldn't like the real Johnny, and to my big surprise, they actually like me. They like me more being myself, also in my sensitive part. Sometimes saying I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm scared. I'm tristo, I'm whatever, and people like that part of me more because it was more of the real me. And I started being, and that's what a colleague in Holland told me, you're less intimidating to me because you're more real. Because the personality you portrayed was this perfect dude that knew everything and knew how to do everything.
We don't.
And when I started showing the part of me that didn't know everything,
we don't.
People told me you're less intimidating because you struggle with the same things that I struggle with. So I was actually helping other people with just being myself.
But when they told you that, when that person said you're less intimidating, did you feel a way like? Could you see yourself being intimidated?
No, I had to think about it for 2 weeks. What does she mean?
Like me?
Yeah, because intimidating has this maybe kind of like aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive.
Sound to it.
Oh man,
it wasn't like that.
I don't want to piss him off. I don't want to step on his toes. I want to do what he said.
But it was more the standard being that high, and they looking at if Johnny is doing this and that, I can never meet that standard.
Whoa.
And they thought I was doing it like this.
And meanwhile, you're like, I want to be y'all standard.
I was the most insecure person in the room. I wanted to meet their standards.
And they were like, I can't reach him. And like, I can't reach y'all. And now
because I was doing all of this to impress them.
That's crazy, yo.
And when I stopped wanting to impress people, I started to impress myself more. And that's crazy to say that. It's kind of also like narcissistic to say it. But I have these days more times where I impress myself than I had 10 years ago.
No, of course, because I believe you could now speak about it openly, and you know yourself even now better. Know yourself even now better.
I like myself better now.
No, I like you too.
Saying no,
man. You my bro, man. I like you. I'm glad I met you 5 years ago, six years ago.
It was 6 years ago.
5 to 6, yeah, 6 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a small commercial break right here. You know, we went from back to front, but we're going front to back, and then we're going in the middle. All right, it's all good. No worries with that. Because I feel the excitement. You're like, Leo, I woke up early for you, so I'm going to give you everything right now. Just know, okay? People, don't go nowhere. We're going to continue right now with our clinical child and adolescent psychologist. The Johnny Bukout up in the building right here. Your Vibes 103.5 FM. Don't go nowhere.
Sherwin, looking for the right product for chucking walls and moisture issues? Pass by us. Looking for the right color advice? Pass by us. Looking for some help to calculate the amount of paint needed for your job? Pass by us. Finally, we outside. Sherwin Williams, LG Smith Boulevard, Buguruina North, Savanetta Main Road. Sherwin Williams is all about paint and painting materials.
Nos porá a boa atenção, por favor? E avión de carga de Fast Delivery Services ahorita llegan a tu estado de Venezuela. Manda o recibí carga seco, frozen of chilled y tu documento for de Venezuela pa Aruba, Bonaire, Corsou, cu vuelo semanal. Nos da así pick-up completamente gratis na Aruba, Bonaire of Corsou pa llegar a destino final Venezuela. Para más información para mandar documento of carga, please llama 588-0640 o 582-8075 o visitarnos na Rumba Strat 20.
Sometimes I wonder, is he faithful? Does he see me in my trouble? Does he understand? Sometimes I question if he's able. Can he rescue? Can he save me again and again? But when I look back, did he move every mountain? Did he part every sea? Yes, he did. So yes, he can. Oh, did he defeat the darkness? Did he deliver me? Yes, he did. So yes, he can. Oh, yes, he did. So yes, he can. 'Cause sometimes those voices try to tell me I'm forgotten and I'm falling too far from his hands. But I know what kind of God he
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're gonna continue with a few right here. Take a musical break right here. We dive in more. We're gonna know more Mr. Johnny Brookhout himself. Those even on the live, good morning to you. Goedemorgen, fijne morgen. This is Kane. Yes, God did, and yes, He can. Huh? I gotta send a good morning to Jerina, also tuning in. Good morning. A blessed day to you. I also come on to El Padre, Mr. Robert Phillips. I also come on to Mama Darlene, also tuning in. Good morning to you. And anybody else, and everybody else that is tuning in, dropping the kids off to work. I mean to school. Of course, school is work, right? School is work. There ain't no freebies out here in life. Let them know. Trape punto yo, que tengan to. Ah man, you're running your errands. And good morning to you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. You're just tuning in. A good morning to you, a great morning to you, and welcome right here. Once again, I'm here with my friend, my bro, clinical child and adolescent psychologist, Mr. Johnny Brookhout up in the building. Shout out to you for Ivy. If Ivy say your boy, they have a powerful testimony, Mr. Johnny. Yeah, you have a powerful testimony. Facts, and I agree with that, You have no idea how many lives you are touching right now here on the air, man. I thank God for you for even being here for the bottom of my heart. Now, Mr. Johnny, now we spoke a lot. Now we get to know a good, well, not good, but still a good foundation of you, who you are, what you've been through. how was the journey to reach to where you are right now as a psychologist? But I know part started in Holland. You decided to go to Holland. What made you? Okay, you said you was a sensitive kid, but what made you say, you know what? No, I want to go into psychology. I want to go over there. Go say again.
I just told you that I was always curious about other people's emotions and feelings and thoughts.
Yeah.
And I was curious about everybody's life at school. How are you doing? No, how are you really doing?
Wow, at young age?
Because at young.
Boy,
because,
man.
Bong. But I saw your face and didn't look like bong.
That bong looks bong malo.
So I asked an extra question, and I noticed that people started sharing their worries with me quickly. So I talked to Juffrouw Bota, biologie, the student counselor at the time at Montplaisir, and she was asking me about what do you want to become later, and I said I want to make money doing that.
Wow.
I didn't even know what it was. But I noticed that people told me their problems very easily. And she said, you ever think about being a psychologist? No, I didn't. So I went to do my research, and I thought, maybe that could be something I could do. And I thought about this classic idea of a psychologist, me sitting there on the couch, and you laying down, and me solving all your problems.
Looking at the ceiling, so a painting. What do you see right now? I see a burger, because I'm hungry, to be honest. You got me here 2 hours, I need to eat.
But that was the idea I had of being a psychologist. And then when I went to Holland and started my opleiding, it was a totally different thing. And it wasn't about me giving you advice and telling you how to live your life, but it was about me listening very well to what your problem is and what are the patronci, the things that you were doing that made you come in difficulties every time. And when I started listening better, I became a better psychologist, because I didn't have ervaring. I was like, see me here solving all your problems. I knew better. I thought I knew better. But then I had to start listening better to other people's problems and really try to understand what made them tick, instead of me knowing already before I even spoke to you what made you tick. Because every time I see a client or a patient or a teenager, you get this whole dossier about the whole life, and you read it, and then you thought, I know what the problem is. But usually it's not about what's written down. It's about what is in somebody's heart.
It's not about what's written down and what's in somebody's heart. Put it on a T-shirt and a Hallmark card, everybody.
I can start a comedy.
Yeah, you should. Listen, man, that's man. Make sure you copyright it. Somebody's gonna take that right now. It's gonna be a Facebook caption by 9 o'clock. Watch, believe it. Now, okay, you're now on the island for the past 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years.
6 years. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome to Aruba.
No, but it has been great. I haven't regret coming back. I gotten more out of it than I even thought I was going to get out of it.
What made you come back?
First part, I saw my parents getting older, and I was like, do I really have to be in Holland and seeing them getting older?
Yeah.
I could also do my work from here. And the second part is I really thought about, I had this really inner thing in me saying I have to give something back. Aruba gave me a lot. If it wasn't for Aruba, I wouldn't be here. I got the opportunity to go to Holland, do my studies, get experience. But it was also, I felt it was also time to give something back.
It's time to give something
I
back.
did not know at first what it was I had to be giving back. Now I see it's not only being a good psychologist with the patients or the clients I see in my room, but it's also about educating people about emotions, educating Arubians about emotions, and that it's okay to feel stuff, and it's okay to say that you feel stuff, and it's okay to not be worried about that, but that it's easier to just say what you feel. Especially boys.
Yeah, and I was going that get into, because you don't find sometimes like. And this is, I think it's something globally indeed. But even, I see it a lot because I'm living here in the world, but you see it a lot here quicker until, in the Caribbean culture, especially for boys, it'd be like, you fall, and if it hurts, don't say it hurts.
Be a man.
Be a man, you stand up and whatnot. But
don't cry.
After a while, I got to realization, if it hurts, it hurts.
Yeah.
If I hit my toe on the side of the bed, I'm going to be like,
yeah.
I'm good. No, I'm gonna let it hurt. Now, for yourself dealing with now I know you deal with the youths and the kids, but to dive to break it down just a little more, how is it even when you're dealing with the young men and the young kids, and they're seeing a male figure, and they say a black male figure, a man in front of them? Do you see your sensitive self, child, when you was a child? Do you see yourself when you was a child, all that sensitive in them also? And how does that go in this day and age? You dealing with them now?
And it makes me sad. It makes me sad because it brings me back to my own childhood, in which I haven't been taught about emotions either as a boy, because I had great parents, but society makes us take on this role of being a man, not being scared of anything, never having any kind of negative emotions. And when I speak to the teenagers I work with these days, I always feel like, man, I wish I had a man like me.
Facts.
Just being real, telling you about life, telling you it's okay to feel sad, it's okay to be scared, because children, teenagers, they don't get that at home these days. I'm sometimes also kind of ashamed of us men. I was hoping that my generation would do a better job at showing boys how to be boys. And not only the rough and tumble part, but also the, hey, get in touch with your emotional side, and show other boys that it's okay to feel like that. It's okay to be insecure. It's okay to not always knowing an answer, not always knowing how to protect everything and everybody, and doing everything and doing everybody. I sometimes get really sad because I got this kid in my room, a very great kid, but his dad never looked at him like, hey, you're my responsibility, and I have to take care of you, not just the physical side of you, but also the emotional side.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, and just hearing you speak, and me also working with kids and hearing you speak also, I believe, you know, sometimes you feel like there's not enough of us who are doing that part. Yeah. You know, and that's something I always think back is not it feels like it's not enough of us. Do you feel sometimes like it's just me out here?
No, the first time we met, it wasn't like that. We were the only two men in the room.
Facts.
And that's why I noticed you, because hey, there's this other guy here. Where he came from. But when you talk about hulpverlening, when people that work in care, 80% are women, are female.
80?
Maybe more.
I dared to say 90, man.
Yeah,
okay. I dared.
I wanted to be conservative, but when you look at teachers,
I did 90%. Man. It's a lot.
Usually, the people that are in position to mentally and emotionally take care of our kids, boys and girls, usually they're women, and women do a fantastic job.
Yes, of course,
but we men should help women more with the raising, especially of boys. It takes also a man to raise a good man, and we cannot leave everything to women.
Ooh, say that again for the people in the back, in the front, and in the middle, Mr. John.
Yeah, it also takes a man to raise a good man.
Drop some bombs right there, man. You know, and there was an artist I wanted to who said that specific. He said something similar to that. He said he loves his mom, but his mom could have never show him how to be a man.
Yeah,
you know, and we a lot of times, like you said, you felt disappointed.
Yeah.
Because you wish more men would have, like what they've been through, they would have like break the cycle. Yeah. But the cycle, when you look, it was not broken. It continued. It continued.
And it's kind of like Sinterklaas, you know, because we are raised to believe that women won't like us if we show our sensitive side, but it's not true. In my life, I've noticed that women prefer men showing their sensitive side. It's all they screaming about the whole day. How do you mean you don't feel anything?
Of the express themselves, be like, what? What are you trying to say? I just said it.
Yeah.
Like, did you not understand? But you know. And man, listen, you touch a point there, Mr. Johnny. I'm looking at the time real quick. You know, I still find at the same time, is there something that's too sensitive?
No, there's nothing that's too sensitive.
You sure? And I agree with you, but you sure?
But there's
as a male figure, there's nothing that the man is too sensitive.
But there's something about timing. I mean, you cannot be sensitive all the time. You don't have to be sensitive all the time. It's about knowing when to be sensitive. Who do you trust enough? Who's that one person in life that you know, hey, I can show her her or him my whole self, and knowing I wouldn't be judged.
Let him cook.
And that's the thing. I don't try to teach boys just show all your emotions all the time, because if you have a proefwerk, it's not a good idea to be crying, be on all emotions while you're doing the proefwerk. There's a time and a place for everything, and especially with men.
Yeah.
If you try and show your sensitive side, if you're not in the right environment and people shut you down or shut your feelings down, the next time it's way more difficult to show it. So you have to know, who do I trust, where am I at, with whom, and is this the time and place to show who I really am or how I really feel?
You know, look, and the reason I ask you that is just like not too sensitive, because if you're just being honest, same thing, going back to like how you said earlier, you know, being disappointed, not disappointed, but you wish no more men stood up, is like somewhere down the line, we as men, we dropped the ball, just home out. I'll be honest with that 100%. We dropped the ball, and now that now women took take over, like you said, 90%. Yeah, I did like, well, since y'all dropped the ball, we'll pick it up and whatnot. Even though it's more a lot of responsibility when it comes to household and the male, it's the man has to be the center of it all. At the center of it all, he have to be actually leading his family, and of course leading his children, and especially that male figure part, the male figure part right there. But now, what we see in this day and age is like, look, man, y'all dropped the ball, so don't even come back with your sensitive self over here. How I view it. It's like that. Again, women, queens. I'm not saying that you guys like that. It's just how it's now portrayed in the world. How it portrayed in the world. So be like, no, you too soft. Now I want a strong, rugged man with a full 7-foot beard, and he gotta be confident everything as he says and whatnot. And now you get somebody who shares themselves with you. Be like, wait, hold on. That it makes it. And a lot of time it comes over like, nope, that's our part, man. Yeah, not yours.
I don't know if it's like that. I mean, it's.
From what I see, yeah.
I don't know the women you know in life.
Wow.
No, but
social media says it.
It's also about the role you play consistently in your wife or your partners and your kids' life. Yeah. What happens is, why I'm sometimes ashamed of men is we think it's okay to, after work, not go home first, but let's go to happy hour, drinking. Let's get drunk at home at 10 o'clock, and now we want to be all sensitive.
Ooh.
Are you there consistently? I try and make an effort to take my kids to school every day. I try to make an effort after work, pick up my school from huiswerkbegeleiding, take her home, give her food, be there. And when you're there, you're also allowed to be totally there. Instead, if you're not always there, you're kind of like this women use just for your body. And that's when you don't show me the sensitive side. Your role is come here, be all sexy and stuff, and work. Instead of when you're always there, you can also be there with your whole truth and your whole past, and show people and show the women beside you who you are.
Be there with your whole truth.
It's about earning the trust of a woman to be able to also show that part of your life. We cannot just show up for 2 hours a day and thinking that woman will take time to hear all of your emotional worries when you haven't been there. She's the one struggling with the kids, with the household, with the this, with the that, with this and that, and you come in for 1 hour and I have to put everything inside for your emotions. No, be there, help her out with the kids, with the household, and then women will give you everything you want.
Happy Men's Day, everybody.
That's my opinion.
No, happy Men's Day for all my men out there. Johnny Storm blazing, man. Oh my God. Yes, indeed. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, man. I love it right here. That's what we do right here on your Blessed Flow. Your Vibe 103.5.
I'm not perfect at it.
No, we ain't. But I just want to ask you real quick also. But the same way as we have that, how you say, you do that for your wife, right? You do that for your significant other. I also believe the same way we should create that bond for us as men.
Yeah.
That moment gewoon that we could just, hey, bro, can I speak to you? Can I let you know how I feel? But that basis or that foundation it's real slim to none even in today's age, and that's scary for me.
We spend too much energy in being tough.
Too much time and energy being tough.
Men, when men are with other men, we spend too much time being tough. Take the time, choose the right friend, and also talk about, hey, I've been worried about my financial situation. I've been worried about not being a good worker. I've been worrying about I've been struggling with being a dad. I have this great core of friends. There's not a lot of them out there. I really good friends.
Yeah,
I can count them on one hand, but I also know that I can go to each one of them and talk about my sensitive side, to let me call it that for a minute.
Yeah.
And they are able to sit down, talk to me about it, take me serious, give good advice, but the main thing is just listen.
Just listen.
Sharing.
I say sharing is caring.
Sharing is
caring. Unless it comes to avocado, I don't share my avocados. There I'll become an emotional tough man right there. You'll catch these hands, bing bop right there real quick. Now, Mr. Johnny.
So you'll share your chicken without your avocado?
Yeah, definitely. Man, you get half of the chicken. The skin, no, not even the skin, bro. Oh, that's a tough one. Boy, you put me in a position.
Don't scare the chicken.
Oh man,
let's not do that.
You put me. What I share? You would get like the tail. Do chickens have tails? No, the back part. The back part. You know what I mean?
The back part.
The back part. The feathers are some. You might get the eggs. You get the eggs, maybe. I'll buy a dozen of eggs. The eggs already, the price is up there with Jesus, so you know. Now, Mr. Johnny, before we leave, what message did you receive that always stood by you or stayed with you for a grand course of your life? They'd be like, you know what? When I'm going even through that emotional state, or when I'm not feeling myself 100%, what or who said something or made you realize, like, you know what? If I've been through that, I could go through this. Or if they told me that one time, and like, yeah, come para sempre. Go.
It was my dad. My dad told me, "Tempo de guerra não tem missa," and he was telling me that from when I was small. Tempo de guerra não tem missa, and long time I didn't even know what he meant by that. But what he meant by that is when things get tough, you cannot expect a perfect situation around you.
Okay.
You have to roeien met de riemen die je hebt. You have to make it work even though the conditions aren't perfect. And that's why I try to do in my life, on all facets of my life. When things get tough, just get tougher, and don't ever think, the situation ain't right, so I cannot do this, I won't do that. No, just make it work, make it happen.
Make it work, make it happen.
And it follows me in my work. It follows me in my relationships. I always think about, okay, but we're going through tough times. What can I do to make this work anyhow?
I don't want to leave because, Matthew, got so much ground to cover. And I already tell him I'm going to leave him alone for a while. So by next year, December, I think we're going to have to do this again. Yeah, I got to give Mr. Johnny a break because he's been everywhere. But doing the good work, of course. I just want to say two things. That moment we met 6 years ago, and I was fresh on the air. I remember I was fresh on the air. It was 2018, 2017, somewhere around there. And then I remember you entered the class and you was getting ready to give your workshop for the kids
about sexuality.
And out of this world. And then I met you a couple years ago again, and that was even higher than the one from you know, these kids, their minds are way too out there. And then I remember you entered the class, and we don't know each other. And I'm speaking to the kids. All right, kids, let's get ready. All right, Mr. Johnny, book out. And you turn around and be like, hold up. So can I ask you a question? Like, are you that guy on the radio? Leo speaks on the radio in the morning. And I'm like, oh man, do I owe this guy money and I don't know about
your voice?
What? I'm like, yeah, that's me. So like, and I remember you shook you pull out your hand, like, shake my hand. I'm like, what? Shake my hand. You shook my hand and like, thank you. You have no idea how you are doing in the morning. And I'm new to this, and I'm like, who is this dude talking like I'm some kind of president or whatnot? And I'm saying this humbly, saying this humbly, but it made me realize, and I always tell this to my brother David Quant, and my brother Jason Rogers. You know, my people always in the air. It made me also be on my toes to be like, you don't know who is listening, and you don't know who lives you're impacting. But of course, I always take it a step further. I always say none of us are a mistake out here.
No.
Nobody's a mistake out there. I don't care what. Nobody's a mistake. I believe God created each one of us with a plan and a purpose and a will for Him. And the fact that when that happened, I'm like, okay, first off, most of my listeners are not male, but from what I know of, and they don't come forward and let me know, hey, I hear you. Let's put it like that. Most of the time is the little kids or the females be like, hey, I hear that voice. But when I noticed a male was like, listen here, what you do, don't stop doing it.
Yeah, because what you do for me, Leo, that's maybe you didn't even understand it. I wake up with you every day. You're the only radio personality I actually listen to, because when you're done, I'm done with radio. I'm just out hearing music. What you do for me is you make me start my day off happy, because you're always positive. You always talk about positive things.
Man.
You're a good role model, not just for men but also for women. And you every day it's happiness. And I'm religious, but I'm not practicing it like I should. Sometimes I ask myself, when do I have to get the time to do that? But you start me off right with God and with happiness, and that's what you do for me. That's a gift you give me 5 days a week.
I'm gonna say what you said right there earlier. You just said a part right there. I say tempo di guerra no timisa, and make time and make it happen.
Make time and make it happen.
Man, if it's one thing I've learned, and I'm still learning, we cannot be right for people, but in God, He will make it right.
Yeah.
It's that simple. That, and I'm saying this humbly, and I'm still learning that, even on the air when I'm speaking to y'all speaking to me, I'm still learning. And God most importantly, that's when I tell people, you won't escucha de mí, but escucha de Dios, right? Because if I take it for myself, Johnny, then I'd be like, then my ego goes up. I'm better than him. What does he know? I have to live a life humble and meek the same way how Jesus Christ lived it, and I have to be humble in what I just enjoy what I'm doing. And I can see that when you do it also. When you speak to the kids, you enjoy what you're doing.
I enjoy my work.
You enjoy your works, and I enjoy where God has placed me. But again, it's I'm being used by Him, and I want to leave you with that, man. Like you said, it's not about being a religion, man. It's about knowing who gave you the time, the patience, the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding to deal with that, Johnny. And not only that, you may take that step further and be like, it's not you. This is not me. What you do is not you, man. It's all God that He placed inside of you.
We've been sent to do this.
You've been sent to do this. So that light, you continue to share it, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming out, man. You have no idea, man. And I want you to notice that, first off, God don't make no mistakes ever, all right? And that happiness, I'm always happy. The joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength and my salvation. Is the joy that I have, that He has given me, that I could share with others. So, and I want you to know the same joy I have and that you have in doing for the children, man, it's in you also, Johnny.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking it up as a man, being a figure, being a positive figure, a role model for the young men and women and families out there. You have no idea how much you impacted and inspired my life even, and keeps me on my toes. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnny Bukout. It's all love out here. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Me and My People segment with our clinical child and adolescent psychologist, Mr. Johnny Bukout. We're going to run it back by next year. So,
Give me 6 months.
Yeah, give you 6 months. Okay, cool. I'm going to give you 8. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice. All right, be nice. People, don't go nowhere. We got Clyde Vibes coming up next, okay? This right here was your Me and My People, Johnny Bukout, Leo, out. And no, hold on. I got to do it right. And I'm gone, Leo,
Johnny,
out. Ayo and ayo. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be good out there.